The lead off tonight with the fastest man in NASCAR.
Yeah, that'd be Tyler Reddick. Head to Austin to show you how it went down. Despite being on the pole and despite as well as Reddick had been racing, a lot of people figured there was no way he was going to beat Shane van Gisbergen. SVG, 5 straight road wins. These two didn't win the first or second stage. The first went to Ross Chastain, the second to Ty Gibbs. Final stage is where it got fun. 45 laps left. We have a Reddick sighting. He led for 58 laps in this one. He's back in front. 14 laps to go. Now, this could have been interesting. Kyle Busch, Jesse Love made contact. However, there was no caution. Green flag stayed out. Reddick was leading, but you know what? There he is. SVG, hot in his heels. He was down less than a second with 9 laps to go. But credit Reddick. He drove perfectly. Little by little, his lead grew. At one point, he was up on SVG by 4 seconds. And how about it? A NASCAR three-peat. First time in history a driver opened up the season by winning the first 3 races. Right now, it's Tyler's world, and we're living in it. We caught up with him after the race.
History made here at Circuit of the Americas. I'm Grace Reeder here with the man who made it all happen. First and foremost, 3 for 3, the first time that's ever been done. Talk about how you're feeling right now.
It's incredible. In this, it's just, I mean, NASCAR's always been super competitive, but in this day and age where the field is so close, for us to be able to pull this off is just a true testament of teamwork, hard work in the offseason by everyone on this team, everyone at 2311. It's super special to be able to be on this kind of a run. We're just going to try to keep it going as long as we can. You know, we're kind of just in the right headspace throughout the week, and it's been really sweet to just grab these wins like we have.
There's been a lot of talk about SVG, and a couple times there he was all but in your bumper.
Yeah.
What was the difference for you in staying ahead of him?
I truly don't know. You know, it just kind of seemed like he faded, you know, the last 7 or 8 laps. You know, it is challenging. You know, even in stock cars like this and some of the low speed corners, these things do, you know, work harder in traffic, and you know, it's just tough. You know, you don't know how much he's kind of playing with you or how hard he's truly going. But yeah, when he started to fade off there about 7 or 8 laps ago, it was like, all right, is he kind of waiting and going to give it one last shot? But, you know, he used up everything he had there to try and get the pass done. But he certainly got very close a number of times, and thankfully I was able to kind of place my car in the right spot a number of times to stay ahead.
You talked about wanting to keep this going. What's it going to take next week?
I mean, for us, you know, when we go to Phoenix in the spring, over the years, we've been super strong. We've led laps. We haven't won the race. You know, last year we had a power steering failure that took us out of contention. The year before that, we were kind of in control, leading a lot of laps in the race, and a caution to bad time kind of split us up on strategy. So typically we go to Phoenix in the spring and we really contend. So again, it's going to be one of those races where I feel like we've been knocking on the door winning, and we're going to do everything we can to carry this momentum that we've had since Daytona and try to make it 4 in a row.
Finally, a moment of silence at the beginning of this race. There were a lot of race fans out last night in Austin where we had a mass shooting last night. Anything you want to say to the victims or the families or the fans that were out there? Yeah,
absolutely. Thinking of everyone involved. You know, one of my best friends, Matt, it was his birthday last night. He travels on the road, and you know, he was out last night. A number of guys were out enjoying Austin. You know, in years past, when before being a dad, I would go out and enjoy 6th Street. So I hate it for everyone involved. It's a terrible thing. So yes, I'm thinking of the families, the individuals involved. You know, thankfully, you know, those that I know that were out last night. You know, I was able to call them this morning and they answered. So I'm very fortunate that those that I know were okay. But I'm certainly thinking of those families and individuals that are involved.
Well said there by Tyler. If you want to look at the standings and take a guess at who's the top, it's without a doubt Mr. Reddick. Behind him, though, his 2311 teammate Bubba Wallace. After that, it's Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. SVG currently has a slight edge on Joey Logano in the 5th spot. But my goodness gracious, what another impressive win today for Tyler Reddick.
I know, especially after last season, having no wins, coming off of that, and bouncing back. And just kind of for the team in general, him and Bubba Wallace at the top of the standings.
I think probably people are wondering, what's been different. And I guess you could say maybe he's driving better. You want to get into the technicalities, but you also got to believe that, the stress is gone. He was there. He was involved with the lawsuit last year. There was a lot of concern about the future of 23XI, if they even had a future. Yep. So, and again, he said all the right things. He tried to make it like we're just focusing on the task at hand. But I have to imagine that was taxing. And now that it's gone, all he's got to worry about is the job, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, and obviously they're feeling very positive right now. But this momentum, does he stick with it?
I mean, until someone beats him, he's obviously the favorite. Now, going into Phoenix next week, this is a place that he had not historically done well, only 2 top 10 finishes in his career. To make it 4 in a row is not going to be easy.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.